It's time for the Lavish Biker Podcast, powered by Lavish T. Williams. It's the dopest, realest podcast in the nation. We talk about everything biker related with no filter. This show ain't for the weak, insecure suckers in their feelings. This show is for the real ones. Thank you and everyone for tuning in, and make sure to add, like, follow, and subscribe at Lavish T. Williams on all social and streaming platforms. And now, let's get into the Lavish Biker Podcast with your hosts, Lavish T. Williams and Pedro.
Ain't sent me no link.
Oh man, what up, man? What up, though, everybody?
What's the deal out there?
It's the Lavish Biker Podcast, man. We tuned in, we chimed in, man. We live right now, man. We got Tampa in the building. If you on
Yes, sir.
and you checking us out, man, you know, we live right now on Facebook in the Lavish Biker Bash group. We also live on the YouTube channel, Lavish T. Williams. So go ahead and check that out, man. And if you're looking for the link, you can find the link on one of the two platforms, depending on, you know, what you on and where you're watching from, Facebook or YouTube, man. But before we get started, man, let me give a shout out to those Wolverines out there, man, that won. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You see I'm representing that Michigan hat. Even though I'm a Spartans fan, man, I got to give it up to them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Michigan, listen, between Michigan and the Lions, man, Michigan, we've been doing it up, man. The football teams have, you know, they just escalated, stepped their game up, man. And shout out to the Lions, man, for, you know, making it to the playoffs. First playoffs coming back to the city, man, since '93, and that's pretty dope, man. You know, so there's a lot of big stuff going on in Detroit, man. You know, Detroit, that's where it's at, man. That's where we're supposed to be at, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Black Queen chiming in. Youngster Trouble, what up, though, man? We got my club, Boogie Down, up in there, man. So, listen. We about to go ahead and get on into this show, man. I got my guy from Next Level in here, man. Next Level, Tampa.
Good guy.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good guy, man. We got Tuyi Luke up in here, man. So, hey, y'all make some noise for this guy, man.
Yeah.
What's happening?
What up, Joe, man? What's happening, man? We got you up on here, man. Where he at, man? Did he just leave up out of here, man? Hold on. We got some difficulties on there, but it's okay. He'll be right back up on here.
In the meantime,
in between time, man, we gonna still keep this thing going.
We're gonna give a shout out to where we at.
Right. So here go another thing, man. We got to shout out Watts Audio.
Watts Audio. There we go.
You need them custom motorcycle sounds done. Make sure you hit them up. It's in Farmington on 8 Mile. Yeah, it's on 8 Mile off of Grand River. I had to make sure I got it right. You got Kevy Kev up in there, man. What up, Joe, man? You all right? Yeah. So yeah, man. Let's get T Luke back up in here, man. Where you at?
I'm there, baby.
You here? Okay, you faded out, but we got you back up in here, man. You know,
Yes,
so we gonna rock it out, man. So anyway, we got Watts Audio. Got to give a shout out to him. He got some wheels, and I got to sell them too, man. I ain't got them to show y'all right now. He got a set of wheels. So if you're looking for a set of wheels, I think they 21s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, 21s, you go ahead.
A nice 21.
Yeah, put them. I think they black. Don't quote me, but I have them posted next week, so y'all can hit them up before then because they go quick. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, T. Luke, man, what's up, man? What's that weather like down there in Tampa, man?
Man, it's been a little chilly down here for Florida, man. But we,
man.
all right.
Come on now.
I'm gonna show you in 1 second.
It's in the 50s, man. That's a little cold for us down here, man. These Floridians, man.
Yeah, man. And them orange trees freezing.
Yeah, they probably got them covered up, man.
yeah, man. That's good, man. Matter of fact, man, we're Quiet Storm at, man. She ain't on here yet. Shout out to her, man, for putting stuff together, man. You know, that's 100. Toby, what up, though? Pound for pound, what up? Memphis is up in there chiming in. So, bro,
Yes,
next
sir.
level.
There go my
What up,
guy.
though?
There go my
they
cousin.
they they
What's up,
chiming
bro?
in. Listen, check this out, T. Luke, man.
Yeah.
You down there in Tampa, next
Right.
level. How long you been down there, man?
I moved down here in July of 17, bro. So about 6 years.
How long you been next level?
7 years. Yep.
So,
I moved down here shortly after I joined the club.
that's what I know, man. So you hop up
Hey,
in the
man.
club, man, and you up in the
Right.
club just roughly a year. Just
Yeah.
roughly a year.
Shouts out to you, dog.
Then you dip
Yeah.
off and you
Hip
hit
hop with
Tampa.
nobody down here.
Nobody down there, man. How you
Yep.
when you said, hey man, listen, man, I'm next level, man, but I'm down here, man. I want to start this chapter, man. How was that conversation, man? And how long did it take to bring it to life?
And it was rough, bro. Cause traditionally, keeping it real, next level at the time was a Midwest club. We had kind of stretched out. We always had Ripley, Tennessee, but then we got Houston. But outside of Houston, there was nothing down here in the Southeast region at all. So me wearing my vest out or coming down here saying next level, nobody in the Southeast region really knew about us like that. You know what I mean? Like, next level had pounded Midwest, West Coast, East Coast, but never really tapped into the Southeast. So it was rough. You know what I mean? And then dealing with the dominance and everything, man, it took us 2 whole years to get solidified in the state of Florida. No bullshit. So, but we stood tall. 1 minute we good, next minute we ain't good. 1 minute we in colors, next minute we in soft colors. Next thing you know, we ain't in no colors. But
Right.
Dealing with the
yeah,
biker
we just
politics.
Biker politics.
dealing with the biker politics, bro. But after all, man, we got it straight and we here now.
Man,
So
hats
now,
off, man.
so now, listen. Now you down there. You official. You official down there in Tampa. You
Right?
got all these other chapters, and it's
Right.
you down there. Where you at today? When you became official, man, did you already see that, or is it what you see today? You still can't believe it. It's like, wow, I knew I was gonna do something, but I didn't know that the movement was gonna be
At
what
that
it
level.
is.
At that level. The next level.
You, you know what, man? Yes and no. Like I'm a visionary, so like I always had this vision. I knew what I wanted. I never thought on a local level. That's why I moved around the way I did. But and my team got everybody on board. We jumped out the window and we stayed out the window. But to see it, even like we have our anniversaries, man. Like, and we had an anniversary night, man. I see 800 to 1,000 people out there from all over the country coming to rock with us. It's still like mind blowing. You know what I mean? Like, I know I
Right.
ride my bike. My guys ride a bike. We socialize, we network, we build a brand. But it's a lot of people that do that don't get that same love and reciprocation back. So to see it come from all over the country, bro, it's still mind blowing, man. No matter how many times we do it. You know what I mean? We just had our fourth anniversary. Um, and to see what our anniversary looks like in 4 years, you would think we've been in the game 20 plus years down here.
I
So it's
know
it's
it.
it's still something.
Yeah, we see you.
I mean, that's why I had to ask that, man. When you see, what you got going on down there in Tampa, and the support, the
Yeah.
love that you get, man, in just a short time, man, to bring it together, going through all the politics, man, and you know everything that come along with that, man, for that turnout, man. I know that's a wonderful feeling, man. that's a,
Man, like,
that's a wonderful feeling.
I tell people all the time, like, when I'm out there um, motorcycling, building the next level brand, you know, I know Lavish, I've been knowing you for a little minute, but I've been knowing P longer, man. And he'll tell you, bro, I ain't never changed up. I speak to the
That's facts.
president, to the prospect, to the civilians. I take pictures with everybody. I don't care. Like, and I always tell my guys, like, when you making these connections and building a brand, just because you in a leadership position don't mean you got to holler at a leader. You know what I mean? Your connection may be with a regular member. But if that connection is strong enough, that member is going to tell the leadership, we got to go fuck with them. You know
Definitely,
what I'm saying?
man.
Definitely.
Definitely. I mean, me personally, man, I'm a strong believer of that. I tell, and we talk about it on the podcast all the time, man. When you go out somewhere, you got to talk. You
Yes.
got to let
Yes.
people know that you there. You can't just
Yeah.
show up and expect for people to come to you because they don't even know that you there. You
Nah.
gotta leave your mark, man. And they might not pay attention to you the first time, but they'll remember you the next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. But
that's big,
I made
man.
up I made up in my mind, man, like when I first started going to the West Coast, right? Even when I met Pete, he'll tell you, I pull up, I'm fresh on the set, year or two in. People see that next level patch. They be like, man, what up? Oh, what up, next level? Boom, shake my hand, everything. And then the next question be like, man, what Juice said? Man, what Juice said? What Juice said? So I ain't no hater. I'm like, hold on, let me FaceTime him. Let me
Right.
show you, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
like, I got you. So, I put it on our little chat, like, man, such and such asked about you. Take a picture with a boom. But I made up in my mind then, like, not on no hating shit, but like, pretty soon they're going to be saying where T. Luke at. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
And,
bro.
and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So I just took off from there, man. And I told you, that's my dude, 1,000. I said, man, one day your friends gonna be my friends, and I ain't gonna need you no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we just took off from there, bro.
I mean, that's just how it is anyway, man. When you fresh out here on the set, you don't know nobody. So
Nah,
when you wearing them colors, they only go off of the people that they're used to seeing in that club.
Right.
If you
yeah,
in this particular club and you that face, that's all they know. Until
Right.
they
right.
start seeing you and if you quiet, they still ain't gonna know you. But
Right.
as
Nah,
you pull up, man, and you show up and you
Politicking
talk
and
and
kicking it
you
with
do all that,
everybody.
then they get to knowing you. So now they asking yo boy, hey Juice, where T Luke at? I know
yeah,
I normally see him. He
Yeah.
always coming through.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah
Definitely.
blah, and all that other cool stuff, man. Wonderful feeling, man. Listen, how
yeah.
long have you been riding, just in general, before joining the club?
Mm, I, I learned how to ride as a shorty about 13, but I bought my first Harley, my first bike in 2010, and I was with a previous club, Black Souls, based out of the Midwest. I'm from Joliet, Illinois. Um, I was with them for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And then I switched over to next level. You know what I mean? Nothing against my guys. I love them to death. They taught me what I needed to know. I was fresh on the motorcycle set, didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I just kind of outgrew the situation and, they're still my guys. But overall, it's been about 13 years I've been on the motorcycle set.
Okay, that's cool. Now you jumped in straight to a Harley, no rockets.
Nah, no rockets, bro. My old man had a Harley from the time I was born. He used to have me wash that motherfucker, put it in the front yard, and he ain't never ride it. But I knew once he let me get on that bike at 18, man, I felt that thunder between my legs. I had to have one. That was it. That was
No,
it.
no doubt, man. No doubt, man. You got to, man. Listen, I ain't see you in Mister Anytime, everywhere, anytime, man. I ain't seen you in Detroit, man. What's up with that?
You know what, man?
I gotta
I've been
ask.
I had to I took a whole year off, bro. I was chilling, man. I talked to my homeboy Smiley, Highway Smiley, my big brother, love him to death. And he said something, because I was regrouping and getting the business started and everything. And he was like, "Little bro, sometimes you got to give them a chance to miss you." You know what I'm saying? Like, you already done everything, proved everything, whatever you was trying to do. Like, do you take a break? You know what I mean? And like, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I joined Next Level, every year has been 25, 30, 40, 35. 20 in 2022, I did 50,000 miles. Like, I ain't never took a break, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, chill out, get my business affairs in order, relax, let my team hold it down, which they did, and I'll be back. You know what I mean? So I made a vow to my family. I told my old lady, man, I said, look, if you give me 22, I'll give you 23. So She gave me 22, bro. I did 50,000 miles, bro, in a year, and that was all highway miles. I ain't ride my bike at all at home. It was straight highway. You know what I mean? So it was several times that I would wake up on a Wednesday, like, man, but they having a party. And, I kind of shoot around. You know what I mean? Like, man, such and such going down here to Memphis. I'm thinking, nah, nigga, you want to go anyway. Get on your bike, we go. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We know how that go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
We know how that go.
You know how it go, bro. So she
Right.
understood the mission. She let me get them 50,000, man, and I laid down for 23, bro. So I'll be back this year.
No, I mean, that's cool that y'all worked that out. I mean, because being a biker, and then still having a relationship at the house, man, it's that checks and balance to keep that house in order.
Oh, for sure.
To
Yeah,
keep the house in order.
yeah.
Right.
Some of those things, some of those sacrifices, man, you just got to make. Whatever that might
Yeah.
be to keep everything smooth, because I know it's oftentimes that we all done seen how this world, this hobby of ours, that can screw a lot of stuff up, man, and turn our personal lives upside down in the blink of an eye. And we don't even realize it until it's too late. We look up, we having fun. We out here doing,
Right.
all of this stuff, moving around, and it's a big distance between, you and your mate. When it
Right.
just get further, you don't even realize it. And yeah. So no, I get it, man.
Yeah.
You got to do what's best, for you. And if it means, taking the year to sit back and, get your priorities and everything in order,
And I was,
this gonna still be here.
yeah, what one of my guys told me, man, from Kings of the South, man. He came to see me when I had got injured with my hand, and we went out to eat. And he was like, T. Luke, man, you running, but you got to make sure you're taking care of the crib. And I'm like, yeah, I got you this and that. And, your real partner's going to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, one time he went out to eat, and he's a lifer with Kings of the South now, but one time he went out to eat with his family, his wife and his daughter, and he was ordering some food, and the waitress was asking what she wanted her sandwich, and he was like, yeah, get her this, this, and this. And it'd be the small things that bring you back to reality. Like, and she was like, Daddy, I don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, damn, I've been running so much with the club, I don't even really know the small things about my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how it go, man. When we in this club and this biker life, bro, and everybody know us and we moving around, it's easy to be like, man, I'm there. I'm there. Oh, you having something? I'm going. You know what I mean? Because we got the money and the time to do it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the small things get put on the back burner. So you got to
Facts.
realize that when you out here moving around, man, and living the life that we live. That's all.
Right. And when you say, moving around, people, got the money, we can move around, and it's the small things. The small things be those things that the money can't buy. Like,
Exactly.
being gone for so long, and then you got a kid, right? And you
Yeah.
find out that you think you know everything about your child, but you really don't, because when you moving in a glimpse, you running in, dropping them off to school, picking them up, and then you back on that bike, you thinking like everything is good, but then if you going out to eat and you don't even know that your kid, hey man, I don't eat that.
Like mayo.
And you sitting there like,
Right.
dang, I mean, that can really mess with you mentally. Because
All
when
day.
you sit there, if you really human like that and you think about it and you sit back and analyze like, dang, I know what the dude in my club, I know what he don't eat quicker than I know what my own kid eat.
Right.
Dang, that's wild.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
that's fact.
Because you hanging with that club and them other riders so much, and y'all out, man, and it be that stuff where we out spending money having fun, but over here, Daddy, I don't need your money. I just want your time. I just want to ride on the back of the bike with you. Yeah. I want you to take me here. I want you to do this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people, they totally forget about that stuff, just being in the moment of fun. I got to keep up. I got to get out here with them. They meeting up at 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man, they riding to this event.
Especially when you first start riding. When you first get that bike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you might as
You
well
fucking
cancel
with that
Christmas.
bike. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you get to the point sometimes you don't even be care. Well, she be all right.
Yeah.
She
Yep,
get over it.
yep,
You know
yep.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it'd
man.
be
So
like, I ain't gonna lie, like after I did them 50,000 and 22, the first 4 or 5 months of 23 last year, I had to really retrain myself to be home. Like I'm on weekends, like damn, what I'm gonna do? Because I'm used to being on the highway. I'm in Houston, I'm in Cali, I'm in Arizona, I'm in New York, I'm in
right,
Chicago. Like now I'm at home. Like damn, okay, I guess I can cut the grass or you know what I'm saying, clean the garage or
right,
take the family somewhere or something like because
right,
you know you hey
right,
Thursday
right.
Thursday Friday comes shit it's game
Yeah,
time. You know what I mean?
Right.
yeah,
You
right,
back out
right.
there again. You like
Yeah.
Yeah,
shoot, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Nah,
So
you know that's right, man. You know, like you say, you get that first bite, that first year.
Okay.
I don't know nobody. I'm gone. And then it become addictive, man. Don't get me wrong. This bike life is fun, man.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's definitely about those balances, you know.
yeah,
You know, it's
you
definitely
definitely
about
got to
being
push
able
that
to balance.
reset button sometime, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So listen, man, what is the bike set like down there anyway in Tampa? Because I've never been to
I ain't gonna
Tampa, so
lie,
I don't
man.
know if it's I know the weather is great. I've never been down there. I know Detroit. I always talk about Detroit being a bike city. We got something going on every day, different clubs. Um, we open all night long. I don't know what Tampa is like, if it's a multiple clubs. I know we got a club, we got a chapter down there. Boogie Down got a chapter down in Tampa. But
Yeah.
I don't know what the bike
You know,
set really look like down there.
you know what, man? Like to be honest, keeping it straight real, um, in the Tampa area, next level kind of opened the doors for a lot of the national clubs. And that's why we went through so much shit trying to get started. You know, looking back at it, it was almost like the dominants really didn't know what to do with the national clubs because they were so used to putting support patches on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we
Right.
had to stand on business. And then once we opened the door, then came Red Reed, Tampa. Then came Kings of the South St. Pete, Boogie Down, a couple other national clubs, and it's kind of flourishing now. But as far as the motorcycle set, it's still weak, bro. You know what I mean? Like because it was locked down so much, you know, a lot of clubs didn't have a chance to flourish in the '90s, the early 2000s to build a membership and get clubhouses and all the different things like that. So you know, it's not really much to do down here. Like you know, coming up in Chicago area, like every night, bro, is something.
Right.
Like it's
Right. Every night.
midnight riders, it's Hawks, it's Dirty Dozen, it's Next Level, it's Hell's Lovers. Like sometimes 2, 3
Oh,
set
for
nights a
sure.
night
Right.
on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday. Like every night, bro, you can come in the house at 3 o'clock in the morning on some motorcycle shit. So when I moved down here, I'm like, man, it's Tuesday. What's going on? Like nothing. Okay, shit. It's Thursday. What's going on? Nothing. You know what I mean? Like if they do got a bike night, it's like some civilian shit, like at a bar or restaurant or something like that. But no real MC clubhouse, have some drinks, shoot pool, kick it like you know the established set up in the Midwest.
Okay.
So that's something we trying to work on down here is, you know, getting all these guys on the same page and all these clubs and, you know, getting clubhouses and supporting each other and everything. But to answer your question, man, Florida has a lot of motorcycle riders. You know what I mean? They'll ride from city to city, Orlando, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, but it's only a few of us that's gonna get out here and really get down like that. You know what I mean? So it's slow, bro. It's not a real biker set per se in Tampa, but it's we trying to get it there.
So it's more so, and I want to use, I don't want to misuse I don't want to misuse the words, but it's more like maybe a biker tourist town,
Correct.
so to say.
Yeah, guys will pull up on
Because of
their
the
bikes
weather.
and yeah, they ride year round. They go to different bars and clubs and different things and stuff like that. But that's one of the reasons why we, when I say we the smallest, biggest club you're gonna meet, like the type of anniversary that we have, the type of following that we have, we've never had over 10 members. Never in our 6 years of existence down here. You know what
Shit,
I'm saying?
you
So
never had over 10 members.
never,
That's
never.
interesting, man. I mean,
That says a lot too,
yeah,
though.
it do. It do.
It's
Yeah.
interesting, but it says a whole
You know,
lot.
for a club, and when I say it's interesting because I did the biker bash. No club, just an individual with the support of others. Now, you
Correct.
being 10 members or less, how do
Right.
you and your guys out there get all this support outside of just being a club with 9 other chapters? How do you get those individuals to flock to Tampa?
Um, Two things, man. We a firm believer in going to get them. You know what I mean? Like when our guys come in, they understand the assignment. Um, and I can honestly say like they gonna get out. Like I took the whole year off. I had one of my members, um, no risk, just joined the club a year ago, and he got National Ground Pounder of the Year for the whole nation, 30,000 miles. Um, Three or four of my members, I think it was four of them on that list that had over 20,000 miles. So, you got three of them with over 20,000 and one with over 30,000, and I ain't barely even touched my bike. So, my guys understand the assignment. For two, you can say it how you want to say it. When you can put it in any type of text you want to, but in any organization, right, you're gonna have um, you're gonna have the leader or superstar, however you want to say it. Like Big Sale said, the superstars and everything else. And you're gonna have your team. Like when you mention the Lakers, you say LeBron James and the Lakers. When you mention Memphis, you say John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. When you mention the Patriots, you say Tom Brady and New England Patriots. It's just that way. But my team understands if I get a ring, we all get a ring. If I walk in the club for free and they say come in, we all walk in the club for free. If my guys is out of town and they know T. Luke, I best believe I'm gonna get pictures sent to my phone saying, and I don't even know where they at or what they got going on, but all of a sudden I get a picture to my phone. Oh, we got your homie Rocco out here in L.A. We got him. His money ain't no good. So my guys tell me, T. Luke, keep doing what the fuck you doing. We all winning. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no jealousy or hate in the camp. So when you got a team like that, no matter whose name is being said more, we all next level talent. And they receiving the same benefits that I receive, no matter whether I'm in Detroit, Houston, Arizona, or they out there by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be somebody who paved the way, and then the ones who follow that direction are going to receive those same benefits. Like Juice paved the way. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Now when I step out, I'm receiving the benefits from him. Now, boom. Now they saying my name, my guys, no matter what chapter they in, if they somewhere and they recognize that patch, they may not know them, but they know T. Luke, they know Wild Child, they know Juice, they know somebody. They gonna treat them as the same. You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's true.
So
Yeah, no, that's dope.
when when you don't have that type of hatred in your camp, man, you gonna flourish. You
Another
know what I mean?
thing that's real,
And we a prime example.
another thing that you said that a lot of people probably ain't pay too much attention to. I say this all the time when they be talking about numbers in a club, and
Right.
people always be so stuck on the numbers of in a club. And I always have said that it don't matter if you got a solid 5 guys in your club, dog. You can you can you can turn that situation into a next level situation. For example, a
For sure.
perfect example of that.
For sure.
And a lot of people think, well, you got to have a lot of members to do it. No, if you got the team and you going out and supporting people, they're gonna show you the love. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
And the support goes in different ways, man. Like prime example, right? some real spill. You seen Down the Pound came to our anniversary, over six,
Yeah,
about I think 70 deep. Now,
yeah.
most
L.A.
of they, most of they, most of their
California.
chapters is California, Arizona.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I built that relationship with Country and Cal, and took my guys out there. They met them and everything, but it was on my heart. Country went down in 22.
right.
Who is the National Sergeant at Arms, but he's in the Phoenix chapter. So I knew he had went down. P, I was in an accident in 2016, broke my
Right.
leg, my son leg, everything. And we had our anniversary that weekend. That Saturday night, I'm laying in the bed after everything, about 3 o'clock in the morning. I tell my old lady, I said, look, I want to go see my dog. She like, where you at? I'm like, he in Phoenix. He had a motorcycle accident, man. Lady almost took his life, pulled out in front of him. I know how that feel. She say, now mind you, really, it's Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She said, when you leaving? I said, shit, I want to go after we have our wrap-up meeting this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, talk about the anniversary. All my guys, I want to get on the ground. She said, go ahead. So boom, we have our meeting about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, wrap up everything. I go in there, suit up. I get straight on the ground from the anniversary, all the way to Phoenix, 2,200 miles to the door. Slept on a concrete picnic area
All that.
table out
Right.
there in West
Right.
Texas. You know
Cowboy.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm
Right.
mapping it out in my head. Like,
Right.
okay, I got to get to the rehab by 8 o'clock. Boom. I'm a couple hours behind. I gained 2 hours, but if I go to sleep now, I ain't gonna make the time. So I pull over there in West Texas, in Bourne, Texas, on the other side of San Antonio. I pull my heat out, put it on my chest, drop my lid. A truck driver flashes lights at me like, I got you. Go ahead and get some rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I slept for
Yeah.
like 2 hours, but I never posted where I was going. I posted I was on the ground, but a lot of
Right.
times I posted
Yeah.
say sign,
Yeah.
people follow me and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So, man, I called Coach, the National Press, and I called Cal. They set it up, man. I got there about like 7:15. Pushed it to the door, 2,200 straight. And when I walked in that room, bro, like he damn near cried. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
For
you
sure.
just had your anniversary. Now you all the way over here with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
man.
he was like, man, you was my bro then, but you family now. And then like 2 months later, he called me and was like, bro, I'm like, what's up, country? Just rapping. He said, man, look, I put it out to my nation. We made y'all shit a national mandatory. We coming. You know what I mean? Now it wasn't for that while I rode there, but that's the reciprocation of the
Exactly.
love.
Yeah, that was the
When
love and the
Exactly.
respect. They liked that. They looked at that and was like, man, you know what, man, for this guy to do all this, man,
Yeah.
we got to
yeah,
go show them some love, man, because he ain't have to do that.
Yeah.
He ain't
yeah.
have to do that, man. No, I
And listen,
definitely get it.
I'm gonna put it on a record. I tell my guys from Rare Breed, I tell them all. I ain't seen it in my years, but a West Coast club to come all the way cross country that deep to support a club that's not theirs is the first time I've seen that, bro. Not none of their chapters to support another club. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, P, you've been around longer than me, P. Lavish, y'all. I ain't seen it, bro. To come that deep to support somebody else, that's big shit, bro.
That is.
Hey, man, they starting to
That's big
slowly,
shit, man.
people starting to slowly change, man. I think with this new era, outside of just the clubs being the clubs, just only dealing with certain clubs, with this whole riding thing that's going on now, because it's
Yeah.
trending.
Yeah.
Just riding is
Yeah,
trending.
Right.
Because
right.
before, I mean, I know you didn't ride back in the Rocket days, but guys in the crotch rockers on the crotch rockers, we never talked about riding out of state.
No.
It was we
Yeah.
ride in the state. We going
Shit.
bar hopping. The
Dog,
furthest I done rode is Toledo from
bro,
Detroit
listen, man. When
on a
they was
crotch
doing all
rocket,
that, I had a trailer, dog.
and that's what they was
I just
doing,
put my
putting it
bike
in
in
the
the trailer.
trailer.
I was talking, matter of fact, Angelo from Motor City Cycles. One time we was in Memphis. Now we done traded our bike down there. This like 05 or something, 05, 06. We in Memphis. with the bikes, but our bikes and trailers at the time. And him, they was on the ground, right? I said, them niggas ran from Detroit to Memphis. I thought them niggas was crazy, dog. I said, them niggas. I said, oh yeah, he crazy, right? But you know what it was? What I figured out what it was, I had a soft tail at the time. I couldn't see it.
Right.
So,
Nah.
but the minute I got that Road Glide in 2010. Got that Road Glide because it's 2010. But I got it in 09 though. And I understood. When I got on that Road Glide, I understood. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
when you got the right bike, but
Yeah,
we talking about late
no,
90s, 2000. Wasn't nobody doing that.
I wasn't even thinking about
The most we was doing
Ohio,
was
that Wednesday
Ohio.
That little
Right.
Wednesday thing on the
And
front
we'll
line.
get there and see who can get there the fastest.
Yeah, exactly.
And who can get back the fastest on the bike.
That was it.
But then, when I actually went on my real long distance trip, I didn't go on a real long distance trip until I got into a club.
Right.
And when I got into the club, our club was growing. So when I say growing, we was growing out of Michigan.
Exactly.
And my first ride was to Cincinnati. And I'm like, oh man, how far is that? We ain't had the GPS. We had the paper stuff. So you had to, tuck it in and pull over and try to get it and just, follow the signs. And I think before I got to like when I got to the other side of Bowling Green, I was like, dang man, how much longer we got? To get here, man.
Bowling Green, 2 hours.
That was but you had to go all the way to Cincinnati.
I know.
On the crotch rocket.
Exactly.
I mean, you moving,
Exactly.
you stuck bent over.
Yes.
You standing up, you trying to stretch your legs.
All
Man,
of
that stuff was horrible, man.
Stretch
Then
your
when we
back
get
out.
down there, then we got to come ride all the way back. That was some stuff back then, to be on a crotch rocket. You know what I'm saying? But now when you talk about other clubs coming, to support you like they did, and it wasn't for one of the bigger clubs, I'm seeing from my perspective, I'm seeing that a lot of clubs, they're just being introduced to cool people. And when they get introduced to these cool people, man, they building these relationships. It's like, you know what? We got to go over there because it's a lot of clubs that we normally go support, and these clubs ain't really showing the same love as these new people, man. And they some real nice people, and the vibe and the connection makes them where it's like, you know what? Let's go over there.
Yeah.
Let's hit this town up.
Plus,
Let's do something different. A lot of them ain't been there.
Yeah.
And then when you got that fresh new blood, because you take some of these older clubs, got that fresh new blood,
That's what happened to me.
they want to explore.
Bro, my first ride, my first long distance ride was Atlanta. So that's like, we did it like 10 hours, 11 hours or something. So after I took that ride, I just felt like if I can ride to Atlanta, man, I can ride anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. I feel like if I can ride 11 hours, I can ride 24.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
I mean,
I think
it turned me out.
Yeah, I had took a trip to Florida by myself when I was with my old club, man. It took me like 3 days to get to Florida, man. I'm stopping in Tennessee, stopping in Atlanta, finally make it to Florida. So then when I get with Next Level, man, we riding and Juice, that's when the 48 state patch came out. Everybody talking about the 48.
Yeah.
So I tell Juice, like, look, man, I'm thinking about doing a 48, bro. He's like, okay, that's what's up. I said, I got like 17 states already with my old club. He like, hey man, that was college. You're in the NBA now. That shit don't count. So we strap up, man. And my first trip. Now, mind you, like you said, P, like until you exposed to it, you don't know. Like I never thought I'd be riding to California and all these states. So we strap up. Boom. It's 3 of us that's going to Cali. We went out there for Red Breed, and Juice had to get off work up there in Illinois and whatever. He was going to meet us on the West Coast. So we ride. We get across 80. We get into Nebraska. My partner Thread starts showing. Juice and already told us, man, make sure you change the tires no matter what.
Right.
he ain't had time to change his shit. You know, it's always one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
always.
always one.
Mm-hmm.
So we got set back by that. Met up with Juice, right? So we getting ready to go through the Rocky Mountains, right? So
Right.
you know the Rocky Mountains on 70, dog. Once you drop down past Denver, man, and it's
Yeah.
pitch black because we got set back. So it's nighttime.
Right.
Man, we coming through that motherfucker, man. Juice running about 95.
Mm-hmm.
Coming through the mountain, bro. You in a curve for half a mile
Yeah.
going up. So he clicked back. He clicked on the signal. Y'all straight back there? Nigga, hell no. My asshole tight the motherfucker right now. Hey, look. We rolling. Then we get to the top of the mountain right before the sun go down and the tunnel closed. It's 45 degrees and raining. I ain't got no
Wow.
heated gear. I had bought it, but I'm thinking, Juice said, bring your heated gear. I ain't gonna need that. It's 90 degrees in Chicago. We going to Cali. I
Right.
ain't gonna need no heated gear. Man, shit. We up there for an hour and a half sitting outside the tunnel in rain. Can't do nothing. So, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
once you
man.
do it, like, in that one trip, we left Chicago, it was 90 degrees. Boom. We got to Colorado, it was 45 degrees and raining. We got to Vegas, it was 116.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got to LA, it was a cool 65. So we really hit all 4 seasons in one trip. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that
Yeah.
was the end of June.
Mm.
Yeah.
So until you do it, you don't know. You know
You
what I
don't
mean?
know. You don't know, man.
You don't know, but once you do it, like if it's in you, it's gonna show. That trip like that gonna let you know whether you ain't gonna never do it again in life.
Cause you either gonna love it or hate it.
One or the other.
One or the other. Ain't gonna be
Yep.
no in between. You're gonna either love it or hate it for sure.
Love it or
How
hate
how
it.
many times?
Love
How
it or
many
hate it.
times you done been to the West Coast?
Man, 9 times, bro. 9 times. So minus the hiccups and the injuries and stuff like that throughout, but I done been across 9 times. So when we go out there in April, the Soul Brothers, my guys gonna ride with me. We're gonna meet up with a lot of the other chapters, but with that Saturday morning, probably Friday, Saturday morning, we're gonna jump up and go touch the California line. They're gonna ride with me, man, for my 10th time across country.
Man, that's
That's
what's
what's
up,
up.
man. That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
That's what's
Yeah,
up. Like I be telling people, especially newer guys that hadn't been nowhere, that has not been exposed. Man,
yeah,
listen, when you get exposed to some out of state stuff, some riding,
Some real
excuse me,
riding.
like you
Yeah.
said, you either gonna like it or
Or
you're
hate it.
not.
Yes.
And most
yeah.
times they love it.
Yeah.
It's just they ain't been
Yeah.
exposed. They
Ain't been
they don't
exposed.
have. Listen, you get guys that be around other guys that done did it and had no desire to continue doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of rub that off on these new guys that's really
Right.
amped up and they want to get out here and they want to be exposed and they want to see different stuff, but they just don't know what to go see. They don't have nobody to show them. And when they find
Right.
somebody to go show them, hey man, let's
Yeah.
go take this ride.
Facts.
It
Yeah.
changes their whole life, man.
It does.
You,
They
you
be
either
like,
you either
wow.
you either get that or you get the other side of it where guys will talk themselves out of it before they even try it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd never ride over there. I could never do this. Like, bro, you don't know.
You
You
don't
don't
know.
know. But you already defeating yourself before you even try.
And you
Right.
know the thing
You know
about it
what I
that
mean?
makes it so much fun is the camaraderie with the bros though, man. Because it
Yeah.
always is something whether it be a flat tire or somebody he got to pull over because he didn't ate too much. When you told him, hey man, we don't do all that eating, man, on this road, this long trip like this. It always be
Yeah.
something, man. And we
Hey,
get back to
listen,
laugh about and
listen.
talk about, man. Stories. It be
That
the
Yeah.
stories, bro.
that
It be them
that first
stories,
trip
bro.
that I was telling you about, we went to Cali, right? One of my other members, bro, he had like his motor had to be a 96 or something like that. We all got 103s at the time, so we
So
pulling up the
he got
mountain.
that fast speed trans.
Right.
Oh man, he's struggling. He's struggling. So Juice done tapped out his earpiece. I got mine on, so he talking me to death. Man, Juice trying to kill us. He don't give a fuck about our
That's
safety. He's trying to kill. I'm like, look, bro, we gonna be good. We gonna be all right. So we get all the way to Cali, party all weekend for Red Breed, come back. We get about Oklahoma, get to the gas station. Gas station closed. You know, they got these big ass mosquitoes out there. Now, at this time, I'm leading the pack. He's so delusional from the trip there. He get off the bike. He ready to fight you. Man, you trying to kill us, man. You trying to. Now, mind you, I've been leading the last 1,000 miles, bro.
Right.
He's still pissed off from the day before. I mean, from the way there, that he gone, bro. He gone.
Dog.
Like
Yeah.
them mountains and shit will wear you out, dog.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, but that was like hey, those long distance trips.
Tell you,
Those memories though.
them be the memories,
Just
bro.
like you laughing and talking about it right now, you can't forget those. Those what bring the guys in your club and who you ride with together. That's what's building that bond, man. You know, when you out there and you ride with them guys, man, you building that bond, man, with your guys, your club members, and so forth, and all that other cool stuff that go along with it.
Yeah. Yep, I wouldn't trade it, bro. Like I said, I've been across 9 times. I want to say my last time I went across is when I went straight through. No sleep from beach to beach. That was that was the most challenging shit I ever did in my life, man. 33 hours and 49 minutes from door to door.
Gas and go.
Gas
Yeah,
and go,
man,
bro.
that's what the
sir.
heck is up, man. Listen, we got everybody, shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook Live. I see y'all up in here. We got Butter, Peekaboo, we got Aaron, we got Heavy D.
Heavy Dizzle.
I'm trying to go through the comments,
Yo.
but I can't get everybody up on here. We got Quiet
What they talking
Storm.
about, Lavis? What they talking about, man?
They just talking about them good old memories. Best memories are made on the highway.
For sure.
They'll never forget pounding memories. I can't listen. I could put the comments on there
G,
on the
I
screen.
see you, G. I see you, G.
But what happened on Facebook, it won't show your name.
Hey, you got one of my guys that leveled up over there too, T. Lou.
Oh yeah. Oh so
I
yeah.
love
yeah.
Listen,
man. Some
listen,
good
man.
dudes, bro.
Hold on, man. Cause G just chimed
I
in.
co-signed that too,
I
bro.
just had G
Good
on the
dude.
phone last night.
Did you?
Yeah, we had. Listen, let me tell
That's
you this,
my
cause
dude,
he
man.
watching.
That's my dude.
It's a month ago.
I
I
fuck with
called
G.
him. Nah, man, we ain't fucking
Go
with
ahead,
we ain't
though.
fucking with G right now tonight.
Go ahead.
We ain't fucking with him tonight.
Go ahead.
He watching, but we ain't messing with him tonight because we had conversations already.
Uh-huh.
We had conversations, and I told him, I said, "Listen, I need you. I got you. He like, all right, man. I'm kicking it with you, but I'm kicking it, And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, but we everywhere.
Yeah.
And he like, all right. So I'm like, cool. I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. So bro over there laughing. I don't listen, he already
Soul
know what
Bro,
I'm
what
about
up,
to say,
Soul
man.
Bro?
So I'm like E40, man. I'm like, I'm sitting watching New York Undercover, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm scrolling through the Facebook thing, and I'm like this. My phone
Almost exploded in your
my
hand.
phone almost dropped. I'm like, man, what the? So how you take your finger and you pinch it up.
Make it bigger. Make the
So
picture
I'm
bigger.
looking. I had to stand up.
Hey,
Dog.
man, I ain't gonna even lie though.
I know I had
up?
I had to stand. Hold on. I
ahead.
had to stand up and I'm looking. Cause I'm like, dude, I know he didn't. I just talked to this
listen.
dude. Hold on.
Go ahead.
He on the thing, right? Cause I'm
Go ahead.
heart like this.
Right.
Cause I already told my guys,
Yeah.
I got something for us.
Yeah.
I got something cooking.
Yeah.
I got something cooking. But he up taking pictures, throwing up signs and shit. I'm like,
Going at that level thing.
I'm like, what?
Hey, listen, bro.
I'm like this. So listen, I swear to God, this is the truth. I swear to God. He like this in the picture. I'm like, shit. This ain't what the fuck is he doing? That ain't. So I'm calling him. He don't answer and shit. I pull up to the Soul Devils, right? As soon as I pull up to the Soul Devils, I knew something was fishy because Mo had a parking spot for me in the front in my tow truck. So I get out, and as soon as I get out, I'm walking up. I'm like, dog, hey, man, what's up? He like, Lavish, man, I ain't had nothing to do with that, dog. I'm like, dog, this is not part of the plan.
Hey, man. This a good dude. Hey, T.
Hey,
Luke.
Quiet Storm. They stole him. They stole him, man.
Lie. Kings of Harley MC.
Yeah.
We wanted him too.
Y'all.
I fuck with G though.
Hold on. So you was trying.
G don't even know how I fuck with him though. He don't even know how I fuck with him. Listen. Hey, it was an undercover like.
Oh,
it was a secret battle for this dude.
So you was working with him too?
It was a secret battle for that whole little clan. I fuck with them dudes, man. Good dudes, T. Luke.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Got some good bros over there, bro.
Hey, listen, I didn't say nothing. Hey,
some good guys over there,
I ain't
bro.
say nothing to Pedro about
Solid.
it. I ain't say nothing to him because I'm over here. I'm over here to my
I ain't say
camp.
nothing to him neither. Look.
Hey, I'm over here at my camp, and I'm sitting over here. I'm like, yeah,
They gotta watch you, so, bro.
I got a
watch
couple
Soul.
guys.
Hey,
Hey, check it. I'm telling my crew, I'm like, man, listen. I got about 12 of them. I got about 12 of them, man. I got about 12 of them, dude. They like, for real? I'm like, dude, just wait. Just wait till I get that patch, dog. They coming. They like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So when I seen that, I'm like, dang, this is really fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, look
Fucked
though,
up, man.
I will say this. I will say this from an internal standpoint. Like, I'm proud of them guys over there in Detroit, right? So, like, when I first came in, man, y'all know y'all from the D, right? Detroit was thick, and the numbers went down. Shit happened. Boom. Like, I watched them guys go from having to come to the mother chapter, whoever wanted it, to get their shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was two members. It was Soul Bro Fraud and K Smooth was a prospect. They dropped all the way down to that, bro. Whoever wanted that motherfucker, come get it from the mother chapter. And them the ones who came. And for them to be there, to be where they at right now, and remain solid, you know what I'm saying, through all the shit, like that speaks hella volumes, bro.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
You know what I'm saying? All the way from the death of the prayers
Chrome.
before, like Big Chrome, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they didn't weather the storm, bro. You know what I mean? So, kudos to them. They deserve that. You know what I mean? A couple of the guys came down to our anniversary, so bro, invited them down. They had a ball.
Yeah,
we
see
had them on stage.
see, hold on, T. Luke. That's where I messed up at. See, I should have invited them out of town. I should have told them guys, hey, come out of town with us, man.
Hey, T. Luke, were they in Tampa?
Oh, I had them on the stage and every motherfucking thing.
Oh, yeah, you fucked them up.
Yeah, that fucked them all up right there. They seen that and they like, oh man, shit. We there. See, that's what I should have did. I should have said, hey, G, man, y'all get the crew. We going out of town, man. I want to show y'all some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I should have did, man. See, Soul Bro was on to some shit when he did that slick ass shit. And I talked to Soul Bro.
Yeah, man, them some good dudes though, man.
Yeah, they cool.
Yeah, good.
They cool.
Dudes,
they would have been better in orange and black though. They already had a lot of the orange and black shit. That was the thing. I'm like, gee, y'all already got the orange and black.
Next level, my cousins and shit anyway.
God damn.
Oh yeah, all day.
All day. Anyway, but yeah, man, we got some good dudes over there, bro.
I mean, they done stepped that game all the way up.
Good dudes, bro.
Whole squad.
Ready to level up.
Yeah. Good dudes.
Now we're gonna take them on across through there, man. See what they got.
Yeah. That's the next thing, man. But you got certain people, man. That's that. They built for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, all them guys. They got jobs. They got nice bikes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be on the road.
And they ain't scared to move. You know what I'm saying? It's just not that they about to, get to seeing even more stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely.
No doubt. Definitely. Now we got to get them out there and see if they can do them 1,000-mile laps, man. You know what I'm saying?
That 1,000 mile. That first
1,000 miles a day, baby.
Give us 11.
Nothing less. Get them couple laps in.
Hey, man.
Shoot. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
That's cool, for sure.
I talked to G yesterday, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy, but I talked to him.
Man.
Yeah, he could have split them up.
This is spread it
They should have
out.
spread them out. They
Hey,
want
man,
to
why
come
y'all
as
ain't divide that up?
yeah. They want to come as a whole,
Come,
man.
come on, come on, man.
Hey, Soul Bro. Hey, listen.
Soul Bro.
Hey, I know you out there. Let me tell him this what I did too. When G was talking, I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say nothing bad about Next Level, right? So you know how you say something, you say some old smooth, slick shit in between. I'm like, man, Next Level, they some cool ass guys, but y'all got women over there, man. They don't fuck with women. So Boogie Down, we got women. I'm trying to, I'm trying. Hey, G, did I hit you with that? Hey, G. Hey, I'm like,
you don't want to go to the sausage party, huh?
You don't want to go over there, man, because you tell the girls to come, they can't go over to the Next Level. But you can bring everybody to Boogie Down and the women. And they can be members, man. I try to sell them on all that shit, dog. I try to sell them on all of it. God damn.
But I ain't gonna lie though. When I kind of found out, my ears be to the ground anyway on all kind of shit, but I knew it. But I did say when I found out where I liked it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I liked it and respected this shit. I liked it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I ain't feel that bad. I was like, okay. We still cousins.
Yeah. But you can tolerate that move, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we still cousins though, so it was cool. I'm like, oh, okay, good.
Man, I'm sitting there like,
I like that. It was a good look. I liked it. Like that's a good look right there. Yeah. Right
shit, I'm sitting there like, man, they ain't about to go over there, man, because I'm banking on the girls. Yeah. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna leave the women. Yeah, they gonna leave the women.
Hey, they can still come to the party.
Hey, I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I know if they got the girls, man, they gotta come. They gotta come over here with us, dog. Man, but it's all good, man. They had a good spot, man. They had a good spot. Plus, I fuck with Next Level, man. Every time I go, especially when I go to Chicago, cause I go to Chicago often on the bike, and I be by myself. Every time I tap in with one of them, they always take care of me down there.
Oh, for sure.
They always take care of me, man. Out of my money.
Hey, look,
it's no good.
Listen,
huh?
A lot before most of my club members was able to go out of town and going out of town. Tell them, T. Luke, I was only thing I have on was a Next Level. I was with them.
Oh, that's it. All day. All day.
I was with them.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's one of the first ones I got introduced to.
Hey, you got Emo man off YouTube, man. He say 1,000 a day. Anything else is uncivilized.
Yeah, that's my motto on my shirt, man.
Right, I seen it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. When I first started taking these trips, right, we would go from Tampa to Houston, Houston to Phoenix, Phoenix to LA. So then we the midnight crew. So we leave out at midnight. We in Houston about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, man, that's too early. So then we started going from Tampa to San Antonio, which is about 1,250 the first day. We get there about like 6 o'clock in the evening. So I'm like, damn. So then I was talking to Highway Smiley, and he like, bro, you like riding at night, right? I'm like, yeah. So he like, why you wait till midnight? I'm like, shit, that's just my time I leave. I don't know. He like, why don't you leave about 8 o'clock at night? I'm like, well, shit, I'll try it. So I fucked around the next time, and I left out at 8 o'clock that night, and I was in Houston 1,000 miles later at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, shit, I got the whole day.
Right.
So that's when we started pushing from Tampa to El Paso, which is about 1,800. You know what I'm saying? And with the time difference going back 2 hours, we was in El Paso about 9 o'clock that night. So, we do like 1,800 the first day, shut down, and then we'll push into LA the second day. You know what I'm saying? But, all my guys is trained to kill, dog. You know what I'm saying? So they trained to kill, man. We going to the dough. We ain't got all that hotel money, all that extra shit. We going to the dough.
Hey, man, Soul Bro want to say, man, change the subject, man. T. Luke, what made you start putting one leg up when you riding?
Man, I just gotta stretch these old hips out. You know what I'm saying? It was just something I just kicked back, man, because my guys used to always say, like, if you roll with me, like I got my highway pegs up in the air, I'm stretched out across the whole motherfucking lane. You know what I'm saying? So it was just comfortable. I just kicked that foot up one time, and it was like, shit, that's it. So I got
Right.
comfortable on the highway with it. I got comfortable in the streets with it. You pulling up to the parties with it, and that's my signature. You know, everybody else pull up, let the clutch go, showing out and shit. I'm pull up nice and slow with my leg up in the air with my J's on, relax.
Hey man, whoever on the
Yeah,
Next Level Tampa page, they said train highway killers.
Yeah.
that's it, man. We train killers, man. We'll come see you. We going to the door. Anything under 1,500, Lavish, we coming to the door.
No, man, that's what's
Yeah.
up, man. Listen, I got somebody else that asked, man. They see 1412. What does 1412 mean?
That's the alphabet, bro. The N is the 14th letter, the L is the 12th letter. Next
I
level.
knew that. I knew that personally. I just wanted, it was a
Yeah,
question asked, so I wanted to put that
yeah.
out there,
So we
for that.
it's always flight 1412 taking off, man.
That's what that
That's
is.
right.
Okay. Wild Child, he up in
Wild
here,
Child up
man.
in
What
there.
up, though? Hey,
Hey,
man,
that's
he
my
be
dude,
moving
man.
around, man.
Hey, Wild Child, what up, dog?
Hey, man,
Yeah.
listen. Me and Wild Child, man, he was down in New Orleans, right? For the Lions game. The Lions versus the Saints. So we look up, damn, you got Next Level Wild Child. Damn, what you doing here? Shit, look like everybody was here. So I came
Right.
out of the blue.
Right.
Hey, listen,
Everybody was here, so I went down. I came down here, man.
listen. If
Huh?
it's one person that earned their name,
Yeah.
it's Wild Child.
Man.
Yeah, yeah. He gonna go in every time. Love him to death.
Hey,
Oh
man.
man, we had a good time at the bar, man. Listen, man, he had the bottles. I don't even drink, man. I was taking double shots. He bought the bottle in the club, man. We had
Oh,
a
Highway
good time,
Smiley,
man. You know what I'm
Highway Smiley
saying?
checking in. What up, Smiley?
Hey, Smiley.
Where he at? He up on here?
Yeah. He had to spell
Okay.
my whole name out.
That's what's up, man. We got Low up in here, man.
Hey, we got Highway Smiley in there, man.
We got Mystic Knights up in here, man. What up, though? Hey, man, they chiming up in here, man. Okay, no,
So,
yeah. I see Highway Smiley. He up
That's how I
on
got my 48.
he up
I was
on
talking to
YouTube,
Smiley.
man.
Hey, man, I think I'm gonna do that, Smiley. He like, yeah, you should. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, you should go ahead and do that. Go ahead.
hey, listen. Smiley
Hey,
had more
and-
people bust
hey,
breaking
he
their
had the
necks
whole
trying to
world
get that
going
48.
crazy. He had
Yeah.
the whole world going crazy.
Hey, look, I'm at work, Smiley. Hey, man, what number you on right now, though? I got 2 more days to jump out,
Right. Right.
Oh man,
Right.
man,
And there's
that's
so many of us out there when I was doing that 48. We just run into them. We go eat with them. We was just crossing
That's it.
paths with each other.
Yeah.
Crossing paths.
Yeah.
And we would stop somewhere and Smiley be like, hey man, y'all finna pass who was that we was Stacey Ogden.
Yeah.
When they was doing theirs, we had stopped and had lunch with them. Had
Man,
dinner
listen,
with them
I
that
ain't
night. Man.
I didn't have no choice but to do mine. Like I told you, I was talking to Juice about doing it. And then that anniversary, I was a prospect, P. That March. That's when they had the winter bash.
Right.
So I'm walking around, boom. I don't know how the hell I ended up in this circle of people, but they talking about the 48 states. So it's Big Ghost, used to be Rare
Yeah.
Breed. It's
Yeah.
Flacco. It's Big
Yeah.
Cell. It's Highway Smiley.
Woo.
It's Snowman. You in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know these dudes. I done heard their names, all this shit, but I don't know them. Like, he like, Juice say, yeah, my prospect gonna do 48 states. I'm like, yeah, am I? When I'm supposed to start? So when he said that, it was like, the dog in me, like, okay, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped
Yeah.
out the window. Half of it was I was a prospect. That's when I met you out in Cali.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. hmm Yeah. So I
Man.
finished it up that season, man, and I ain't looked back since. So I've done so much. It's like, what can I do now? You know what I mean?
now. Is this all on the same bike, or is this
Yeah.
you still got the same bike that you did all this on?
Yeah, I still got it.
Okay.
One of my bikes got 116, and the blue bike I just got, which was 3 years old, it had 100, it got 105 on it in 3 years.
We got
Yeah.
some diesel miles
So
up on that motorcycle, man.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man. Hey,
yeah. So
listen,
I'm
man. I got a comment, man. This is from Aaron Christian. I won't put it on the screen. He said, if there's one important thing you can give to the inspiring up and coming ground pounders, what would it be?
uh do you like whatever it is you want to do, like do it now. Yeah, I'm a firm believer. Like I talk to so many guys, like a lot of times we don't know like how many people we inspire. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's why
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
That's true.
I got that Georgia sign and every sign 100 times. But why do I keep posting it? Like you'd be surprised when I check in at midnight and I say who riding with me, bro. It'd be so many people in my inbox, bro. I'm working the midnight shift. I'm with you. I'm following you. They checking for that next day sign to see where I'm at,
Yeah, yeah. How
what's
Yeah.
far
going
you done
on.
got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not to brag or boast, but it's truly people out there that's riding with you
Yeah.
spiritually. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Through
No, no
social
doubt.
media, whatever it is.
Facts.
So I hear a lot of guys like, man, bro, when I retire, I'm going to retire. That's 8 more years. How you know you're going to be living? Man, when my daughter graduated high school, she's 6.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, if you don't know nothing about me, like, I live for the moment because I don't know what tomorrow brings.
Facts.
So
Yep.
my message to the up and coming bro, if you're able to do it and you want to do it and you got the guidance and the tools, do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I've heard in these short 7 years, I had a guy walk up to me one time, and this blew my mind and it still blows my mind. So I'm at a party in Nashville. I think it was a Kings of the South party. So I'm just chilling. You know me, I don't cause no scene or nothing. I'm just chilling. So guy walk up to me, UT Luke? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, it's nice to meet you, bro. I done heard a lot about you, man. You a legend. I'm like, a legend? Like, appreciate it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, man, for sure. But you never know how people is looking up to you and what type of
Yeah,
light they looking up to you
you ain't
based
never
upon.
lied, man.
Facts.
And you don't know
Because
who's seeing you.
because Exactly, because I'm just doing it because I love to do it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not looking for nothing. That's my shit. If I ain't got no motorcycle, you might as well just put me under 6 feet under now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
But
know,
go ahead.
no, you know the thing about some of the stuff that you do, that I do, and whoever else out here is doing, whatever it is that they're good at doing. Um,
Yeah,
it teaches you that you have to be real mindful of how you move, because
yeah,
people that you don't know are watching you, and you be encouraging them and you don't even know that. And
yeah,
when they walk up to you and they approach you, and you get a random guy say, hey, you know, UT Luke, hey, you Lavish, hey, you
Yeah.
so and so, and you
yeah,
looking at them like, yeah, that's me. And they say stuff like, man, I follow you, man. I follow your channel, or I see the stuff that you doing. You don't
yeah.
know what you be putting off in the energy that you be giving, and the motivation and the inspiration
Right.
that you giving to
Man.
somebody else, man. And when you hear different people talk about that, you got to kind of like, check yourself and say, it's people that I don't even know that's watching me.
It
So
is,
I
man.
gotta move a certain type of way. And when I say move a certain type of way, it's moving a certain type of way where you are you just in that leadership role model position, man. You don't have no time
And you don't have a
for
choice in that.
riffraff, chaos, or nothing like that, man, because you can't
Nah.
risk your
Yeah.
reputation, man, because you inspiring somebody, man, and
Somebody,
they
man.
looking up to that, man. They looking up to that. You a big inspiration to somebody, man, and you don't even know it, man.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's
you
facts.
You
don't,
know.
man. Inside the club, outside your
Outside, yeah,
club, just
yeah,
man,
Yeah,
just
just
regular
people, man.
civilians. And yeah. That's what I live for, bro. Like motivating people, whether it be man posting pictures of my daughter and kids, and I'm on a trip. Next thing you know, I'm out on a date with the lady. Next thing you know, I got my daughter over here kicking it. Like people look up to that. Like bro, like I got people older than me that hit me like, man, bro, how do you balance it like that? Like you make it look
Right.
so easy. I mean, but that motivates them to go back. Like, you know what? Let me go get my kids and take them somewhere. You know what? Let me go get the old lady to do something with her and put the
Yeah.
bike up. Don't even mention the word motorcycle. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
yeah.
get it.
Like you
Now,
yeah.
when you talk about balance, one of my club sisters out of Flint, she asks, "Do you still teach and raise Great Danes?"
I do not teach, but I taught for 14 years, and I still have my Great Danes. Yeah. She must know me from a while ago.
Okay, and yeah, that's peekaboo right there. And
Oh, that's my
um,
girl. Yeah.
how do you balance all the stuff that you do with being a family man and a highway killer? And we talked about balance earlier before we got up on there, but that's just a question that she asked. So how can you answer that for her?
They said, "What now? How do I balance a family and being a highway killer?"
Yeah, how do you
Oh,
how do you balance that?
man, it's a hard mix. You know what I'm saying? But for one, like I always, and it took my wife a long time to get it. Like, because a lot of times women will put their feelings on the back burner for us because they know this is what we really love to do. It's our passion. But as a man, a lot of times we don't understand that language. So if you tell me I can go see Lavish in Detroit, I'm going to see Lavish in Detroit. I'm not thinking like, damn, I done been somewhere 2 weeks in a row. Let me chill. Nah.
Right, right,
So
right.
I had to tell her, if it's something you want to do, say it then. Don't let me go on that trip. Then 10 minutes down the road, you got a fucking attitude. You're arguing all the time, all that. Like, no, just say it then or pull my coattail. You know what? Hey, look, man, I let you go 2 weekends in a row. What's up? You know what? I got you. Let me chill. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Right,
But
right.
it takes that communication. Um, but on the flip side of that, my old man used to always tell me, how you start is how you finish. So when I met her, I told her in the dope, my motorcycle is not garage decoration. It's not for the homies to come over there and look at it, tell me how nice it look. We sit around the bike, wipe on and have drinks. I ride my shit. So if you can't understand that, like we need to just figure this shit out right now because I'm gonna ride my motorcycle and I'm gonna be gone. So I did slow down because I used to be out every night, bike night. Like I said, I'm living in Chicago then, so right outside. So
Every
every
night.
night, Tuesday night,
Exactly.
I'm coming in at 2 in the morning. Wednesday night coming in, I'm going shit. Damn near taking a shower, putting my suit on, and going to teach the kids. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn how to slow it down, bring it back, and the biggest thing was just communication. You know what I mean? Like she understands. Like I truly love this shit. I'm not out here on trying to get no kudos for no other stuff. It's just my outlet, bro. When I get inside, when I get on that bike and I drop that lid, it's just me and the world. You know what I mean? So, um, it my kids understand it. They grew up with it. Do some of them like the way I ride? No, they don't. Especially my oldest daughter, she can't stand a motorcycle. She don't want me touching it. My other son that was in an accident with me, he don't like it, but they understand it. So it's like happy dad, happy life for them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So let dad go get his rocks off, and when he come back, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But
Listen.
I would just say communication, bro.
Okay. Now we got Aaron back. He asked, and I can't answer the whole question, but he says a controversial subject for the three of us. What's the differences between the sets of the West, East, South, and North? The pros and the cons.
Um, just studying, with me teaching school, man, I'm always a learner of the game. You know what I mean? And like, All of them are totally different. You know what I mean? I just really started hitting that East Coast when I did on 50,000 2022. So, I can't really speak on that Northeast, but that Midwest, it's several dominants that run it. You know what I mean? Like you can go this way, you got Sin City, this way is Wheels, this way is Lovers, this way is Hawks, this way is this. And if you talk to any of them, all of them gonna say they run it. You know what I mean? But it's a bigger community that kind of comes together. On that West Coast, it's totally different. It's gang shit out there. Like
Right.
so, no matter what patch you got on, if you're a 1% or a 99 or whatever the fuck you is, like at the end of the day, we can take it to the streets. So it's ran totally different. Where okay, you got ones out there, but as far as controlling them 99s and them big old national clubs like that is different because they all come from the different blocks. So they got to answer to somebody bigger than just this motorcycle shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Down here in this southeast region, you don't really have the gang. You got, all that stuff migrated from the west and the Midwest and came down south. But it's more predominantly ran by the 1%ers. You know what I mean? Like take for instance Florida. Florida is an outcast state.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when we came down here, we knew we had to go see them hands down. You know what I mean? So did we always see eye to eye? No. Like I said, it took us 2 years of standing on business. You know what I mean? And never laying down. But each region you go to, you got to understand your math. You know what I'm saying? And who runs it, what's going on, and what the bigger picture is, man. Because you can think you're on some South region shit and go out to the West Coast and get fucked up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you definitely need to do your homework on that, man. And one of the biggest
Yeah.
things that we did and do in our club, because as your club grow, when you start migrating to different cities and different states, even though the person who started that chapter down there did the politics to get that chapter started, when we come down there, we got to know what the politics is. So
Yeah.
they have to relay
Yeah.
back to us and say, stuff like, "Hey, man, when you come down here, man, this is the way that they operate down here. Blah 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 and blah blah blah." And I didn't even have some. I even had some people from up here and outlaw clubs where when they get down there, they say that they went down there, and it's a difference as far as territorial stuff, and it's like they done had run-ins where it's not with other black clubs, it's with some of the white clubs, and it's like shucks, man, we done had confrontations, and then certain clubs don't see certain outlaw clubs as a bigger threat. Because
Mm-hmm.
you got some clubs that's like this. They run into a white club, and it's like, man, listen, man, y'all got y'all way of doing stuff, and we got our way of doing stuff. We keep all our kind in our club, and y'all keep all y'all kind in y'all club, and then it's
Yeah.
no problem.
Right.
Right.
But then you got
And
some
see,
of them
like,
clubs that got integration,
Yeah.
and it's a
yeah.
problem.
And,
What are you
and
doing
I
here?
yeah,
Huh?
and I even seen like what blew me. I went to Red Breed the first time. No, about the second time. And it was like, down here in the South, you get the invite from the white clubs. You one or two of y'all, three of y'all might go to the clubhouse to go mess with them or whatever. They might come to your party here and there, but you never really see too many of them. But I went to that Red Breed anniversary, bro, and it blew my mind to see at they picnic that Saturday, the Mongols had a whole tent set up in the middle of the picnic, like over 100 deep.
No
And they not
stuff.
on no
Yeah.
bullshit, no nothing. They mingling.
Yeah.
Like that was something different that blew my mind on the West Coast to see that happening between different clubs of different races on different sides of the fence coming together and showing. And they even came to the night party, kicked it.
No
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying? It was like, damn, I ain't never seen that before. I don't know if that ever happened on the Southeast, but I'm seeing it over here.
But
Right.
You know what I mean?
me talking to a white outlaw club, and they had to tell me, it's like things change. politics change, and these motorcycle clubs, they have to generate, money.
Finance.
So a lot of stuff that they used to do back in the day, they like, man, we had to switch it up. A lot of the racist stuff that was going on, it's still there, but they trying to, phase some of it out. Some of it's always gonna be there, but they like we had to change with the times. We had to open
But let
our
me tell you
doors.
something. Yeah, let me tell you something, man. Like, I open my mouth. If I want something, I'm gonna speak on it. So like we was out there in Oakland, right? And we was at the East Bay Dragons. This was in 22. We went out there. So I see a couple vests, Hell's Angels. Now, I'm intrigued. I always hear the stories and you hear about the different ones and stuff like that. So I see one, I'm like, oh, what's up? Speak. Oh, what's up, homie? We shake hands, this and that. I'm T Luke, bro. Nice to meet you. I'm such and such. Man, I see you with the low. He looked at my vest. He said, man, you from Tampa. He said, you roll? I'm like, yeah, we roll. All the way. I'm like, look, bro. Man, we always hear the legacy about all the membership, man, the old heads and the relationship between y'all and the Dragons. Man, if you no disrespect or whatever the case may be, but we would love and honor to come by y'all clubhouse. So you're like, all right, say less. I'm gonna call my mans right now. Just off a simple phone call, bro, that most people wouldn't even have that conversation or wouldn't even feel comfortable enough having that conversation.
Exactly.
So
Because of the stigma, the stereotype.
exactly. So he called his mans. I guess they got a couple prospects that stay at the clubhouse or whatever. Boom, shot me the number. I call. I go get my man Emo, who on here now. He come get us. Bro, they take us to the clubhouse. We inside the Hells Angels Oakland clubhouse, the most known clubhouse. Kicking it. Drinks, showing us the history on the wall. And man, listen, when I tell you the inside of that clubhouse, man, you can eat off the floor.
No
I
shit.
mean it, bro. Man, the cleanest goddamn clubhouse I ever seen in my life. All the pictures was straight.
No
All
stuff.
the history was on the wall.
I wouldn't imagine.
Me either. You used to walking into the Outlaws clubhouse and shit, dirty and this and that, or any clubhouse, man. But
Yeah.
bro, it was immaculate. They had Molly the maid coming that mother every day and clean up. Like it was perfect, bro. And they sat down there, broke bread with us. One of the bros was in the back working on the bike. They sat down and gave us the history of a couple things. It was cool, bro. Like we took a picture with our vests on the outside of the clubhouse and everything. Like you got to get past the stigma, man, and open your mouth and really see what this motorcycle set is about because they got a lot of stuff to offer, man. A lot of history.
Yeah, and it was a lot of history, like you mentioned. Listen, it was a lot of history between the Dragons, East Bay Dragons,
sure.
in the Hells, in the Hells Angels.
Oh, for sure.
It was a lot. I was looking at a documentary with the start of the two, the clubs, and they was talking about how the whole racism thing actually started, where it didn't start from the actual Hells Angels. It started from, if I'm not mistaken, it was prison. In prison, there's always separation, blacks and whites, and then you had the guys coming home from prison, keeping that mentality up. It was on one of those YouTube channels. They were, the Hells Angels. This is not just some historian talking. This was, one of them talking about, the history of how it originally started, because they did have a black Hells Angel. So, and then they were talking about how outside of the U.S. and other regions is black Hells Angels. A lot of people don't know that, though. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Black Queen, what up, Joe? We
Black
got
Queen.
Butter up in there. Butter, listen, man, I want to see you next week, man, at the Proc Convention, because I will be down there in Indianapolis for that. Bolo, what's going on, man? Hey, man, my guy Bolo, he said, I love what this brother has to say. That's what's up, man.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. We up in here. Listen, as we let me see. Okay, dang, it's been about an hour and a half, man. We've been flowing up in here, man.
Oh, we kicking, baby. We kicking.
Yeah, we flowing, man. Listen, check this out. And I always speak on this, but Detroit. September, I got to say this for myself, man. We got Lavish Biker Bash coming up, man. Again, August 30th to September 1st, man. I just got the rooms booked at the Doubletree for my 3-day weekend, man, going on Labor Day weekend or whatnot. And I need to know, man, you know, Next Level Chicago, man, they pulled up to the event last year. So we had Next Level Chicago, we had Next Level Detroit, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Indianapolis. I think I seen A Rocker at the Biker Bash, man. You know, Mr. 1,000 miles a day, man. I need to see you up in Detroit, man.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Right,
you listen, as they say, you notified. You know, I'm notifying you. I need to see you at the Lavish Biker Bash, man. Mark your calendar.
Hey, look. All I gotta do is pull out the driveway, make a couple turns, and hit 75, and go straight to the door.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, so all y'all Next Levels that's up on this live on this podcast, man. August 30th to September 1st, man. I'm putting y'all on notice. I need to see Next Level at the Lavish Biker Bash. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look though. Hey, look. I'm you know, you putting us on there. I'm gonna go ahead and return a favor. All my Detroit girls, they fuck with us. I ain't seen my guys yet.
I'm on
All
you.
my Detroit girls, they fuck with us. Sunshine, Leg.
I ain't gonna say that.
Ladies of the city, man, they be out there, man. Ladies of the city, man. Shout out to them girls, man. Shout out to them, man.
I'm waiting on my homies to pull up.
Listen, see how nice we is. We send the girls first.
Hey. Listen, ladies of the city, man, I know you talking about, man, they always traveling, popping up, man. Hey, listen, I want to make it down there to Tampa, man, for sure, man. But also, definitely, man, if people out there, and this is one of the biggest things, man, that I always talk about on the platform, man, outside of my event that I got going on, man, if people can't make it to that event, which I'm hoping everybody can make it, but in y'all passing, in y'all riding or whatever, man, Detroit got a lot of stuff going on with a lot of these other clubs that's throwing, you know, a lot of parties and a lot of events. And these same people that's in Detroit, man, they shoot around the country, man, flying at everybody's event. And I'm always speaking on getting people back to Detroit, man, because Detroit, man, we got some real dope people here, man. And it's a real dope place. And we just trying to get these same people to pull up in our city and fellowship, man, and have a good time. Because, shoot, man, we need that favor returned, man. Not directly to you, but people that's watching. When Detroit pull up, man, it don't matter what club we in. Detroit pull up as a whole city.
Yeah, right.
And when we pull up, y'all know we there. They know Detroit is there. They like they must be from Detroit. They from Detroit. They see them Michigan tags. They see them Michigan plates. They see those Cardis. They see those Buffs. They hear everybody screaming, "What up, though?" We there. We just need them people. We need them people to come back. You know, we need them people to come back to Detroit, man. You know, and fellowship with us, man, at any given time. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, unlike the West and the South, we don't have 6, 7, 8 months of nice weather. So all the other cities that be having all that nice weather and they be throwing them parties, man. Listen, man, y'all done been there. Come check us out while we got the warmth. You know what I'm saying? Come check us out, man. So,
come do it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to promote, man. I got to push that out there or whatnot, man. We got Sunshine. She said October 11th through the 12th, Ladies of the City. That's their Detroit chapter anniversary weekend. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got Lavish. You got to start moving your club to other places too. You can't keep challenging folks to come to your event. Come to your event and you can only reciprocate one. You're only one man. That is very true. That's very true. So I want to speak on that too. You know, a lot of stuff come down to proper leadership.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of stuff come down to proper leadership. Different leadership, you know, not saying that one person is better than the next, but it's what a person's end goal is, what they looking to get.
And different leadership, you get different things out of it.
Correct. So with me, and I know that me personally, I do, you know, the Lavish Biker Bash, but I am a part of a club. And, you know, being a part of the club, my goal is to get those members, especially the ones that ain't never been out, to these places. So when you speak on it, it's definitely coming. It's just a process.
Right.
It's just a
Yeah.
process. Cause
But
sometimes you gotta be the one to put yourself out there so they can see like, damn, he out there and he meeting all these people, taking all these pictures. I'm seeing all these videos. Then you get that one guy that's like, hey man, next time you go somewhere, man, I want to roll with you, man. And then they go back and they tell their crew like, hey man, we got to go with Lavish, man, because this shit is really dope, man. So it's a process.
Let me speak on that though. Let me speak on that. Like
All right.
that's true to a certain extent, but on the flip side of that, it's not.
Okay,
So
speak on it.
like I said, we got less than 10, right? So, and with my schedule, things like that, I tend to ride more than the rest of my members. So a lot of places you're gonna see me by myself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never alone. You understand me? But when you see me, you see my team. You know what I mean? I may not be able to give my team, but guess what? I rode my bike 1,000 miles to come fuck with you.
Right.
That's more than enough. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, yeah, you want to bring your team. Yeah, you want to get everybody out there, but everybody don't ride like that. Everybody don't have the schedule to do that. But like one of my homies from Kings of the South told me, and this is just like this for everybody. Every time you go support somebody, it's built off a relationship with somebody. You understand?
Correct.
So like, yeah, I might be coming to support Boogie Down anniversary, but I fuck with Lavish.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I might be coming to support King P and his team, which I don't really know most of them, but I fuck with P. So you can't get around that. You know what I mean? So then
Right.
once you build a relationship with that one person, then okay, the rest of the team may follow and start coming out or whatever the case may be. But if that person has spent their money, their time, and everything else to come see you, honor that. You know what I mean? Like I was one man who rode out there to go see Country. Just because you're in the hospital, that's my man. Did I know he was going to bring his whole nation back to me? Not at all. But guess who benefited from it? My whole team. You know what I'm saying? So you want your whole nation to ride. Yeah, you want your whole chapter to ride and do these things like that, but they may not. But if that one or two or three people is spending that money and that time to come fuck with you, honor it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
Yeah. No.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Because that's the start, man. I mean, that's the start. Like you say, man, everybody just don't rock with you like that. I mean, don't rock with the ride. Let me not say with you.
exactly.
They don't rock. They don't rock with the ride. Me, I get out, man, and people see me, man. I'm on the highway by myself.
Right.
And when I get somewhere, it might be to kick it with, one person, man. Let me tell you, man, I got this guy, Easy, man, from Chosen Breed out of Chicago. I met him from being at Pound for Pound in Memphis. I met him by himself, from one of my videos. He hit me up. I went to Chicago because he invited me to Chicago.
Right.
I went to Chicago to kick it with him at Chicago Harley Davidson. They had a bike night up there. He introduced me to everybody. And they like, yeah, man, this Lavish so and so. From him kicking it with me and introducing me to them, they whole club know who Lavish is. And I done built a whole bond with the whole club, just me by myself.
Exactly.
They don't know how big my club is. They don't know none of that. But they know that, man, this guy stopped what he was doing, came all the way to Chicago, then turned right back around and went back home on the bike. And they like, shit, just like you, man, I got to go up there. I got to go to Detroit. I got to go see them. And then finding out that one of my other guys from another chapter, Pup, he shot out there before at another tab and kicked it with him. Now you got a Boogie Down member from another chapter, then shot out there to their event. Now they got another one. So it just take flights and it take time because now we and him can communicate about it and say, man, next year, man, we gonna, hey, y'all come ride up there with us, man. So, certain things, man, it just takes
time, bro.
it just take a little time, man.
And you gotta like like in 22, like my club members will tell you, like I'm a visionary, so like I was like, man, it's a disconnect on the East Coast.
All
Like
right.
that North Carolina Virginia line is like the disconnect. So everybody Virginia and up stay up, everybody North Carolina stay down, and then North Carolina Virginia kind of go back and forth between the two. But I'm like, ain't nobody from the Northeast coming down here. So I said, you know what? That's our mission. We finna go tackle 95. Fuck the West Coast. We done been out there 100 times. We done been in the Midwest. We finna go to New York. We finna go to Virginia. We finna go to DC. We finna go to Jersey. It's a
Right.
thousand clubs up there that we don't know and they don't know us. So we was up there so much in 22. It was like, damn, dog. Like every time we turn around, y'all up here. We in North Carolina every weekend. We in New York. Like, so then, bro, if you came to our party this year, and I ain't gonna say it never been done, but like, bro, we had New York in the building, we had Connecticut in the building, we had New Jersey, like all these clubs that still run sport bikes and everything else coming
Right.
down to a party in Florida. You know what I mean? So our whole purpose was let's bridge that gap. We got the crowd coming from the West. We got the Houstons and Atlantas and the Detroit and the Chicago family. Like, but ain't nobody, if you think about it, Pete, don't nobody ever talk about going east. And we right here.
Yeah.
We'll ride 2,200 miles to get to Cali before we ride 600 to go to New York.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But it's like they itching. They was itching for somebody to come rock with them so they can come back and rock with them. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like our anniversary, bro, is like super cool because we can all look back, me and my team, and be like, damn, we got Cali in the building. We got New York in the building. We got Jersey, Connecticut, Chicago, Detroit, Philly, like all over just mixed in, bro. But that tells you the network of that chapter that's having an anniversary. That
Right.
tells you where they going, what they
Right.
doing, who they supporting. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just a dope thing, man, to get everybody from all over the country in one spot, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah, no doubt. We
yeah,
got Dana Johnson says a lot of true ground pounders ride solo for the journey, but reciprocate the destination with all members.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, it's when you got somebody who rides like several of us do, like I was talking to one of the presidents, my dog Tim Dog, Solar Sass, and he was like, bro, like
Shout out to Tim,
man,
though. I'm gonna call him,
yeah, that's my guy. He like,
man.
bro,
I love
he was
Tim,
hitting
man.
me. He like, man, do you realize I've been in the club all these years and I've never taken a trip by myself? Like, how you do it? And I'm like, bro, he's like, I'm gonna do it one time. And he did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just but I love that though because like that's telling me everything they do as a unit, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, like if my guys, we all on the same page. If they want to strike out, look, man, you pay your own Harley note every month. You pack
Right.
your own bags every month. If it's somewhere you want to go and can't nobody else go, man, ride out.
Hey,
You know
that's
what I'm
that's
saying?
it all the time,
Right.
man.
Right.
Sunshine Rogers, what's
Uh oh.
happening?
Uh oh.
What's going
Yeah.
on
Got
with you?
Sunshine Rogers.
Good morning.
Got
Good
about
morning.
1048. Hey, Sunshine got about 1048 state patches.
Oh yeah, she
Miss
ride out.
Rogers. Miss Rogers.
Yeah, she ride.
Queen Crown Pounder.
Yeah.
Salute.
Amina, what's
Yeah,
going on? I see you chiming in. Tamika,
yeah.
what's going on? Yeah, I see y'all chiming in up here. I can't catch everybody, but I see y'all. I try to shout y'all out as I see y'all and everything in here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking out the podcast. Hey, listen, check this out before I forget. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Lavish T Williams. That's my Instagram page. You get a chance, hit me up on there, man. I'll be dropping stuff on there as well. But yeah, follow me on the Instagram page, Lavish T Williams, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get
Yeah.
notifications when I go live on here and all that other cool stuff like that. Yep. So Yeah, Sunshine Rogers says, I love y'all even though she's no longer riding. I have not seen her on a bike since she got rid of her other bike.
Hey, look though.
I haven't seen
Look
her in the
though.
truck either.
She done
What's
put the work
happening?
in already.
She
Yeah.
was one of the ones who paved that way though, especially on that female side though. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
yeah.
when I that's what she was running around the time I was prospecting and all that stuff. And man, to see her get out there by herself,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
do the 48
Definitely.
stakes 2 times, like
Yeah.
man, she even had a side shift on one of the bikes.
Right. Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man,
Yes.
that's great. We got Wood tapping in. You say, what up, T. Luke?
What's happening? What's happening, bro?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, no, man, we just up on this podcast, man. We got Next Level Tampa T Luke up in here, man, and we just chopping it up, man. Just talking as always, man, about bike stuff and everything like that, man. And it's all cool, man. They like the energy that's on the podcast, man. I hope so, man. I try to bring it and keep it where, we can just kick it. Y'all can go back and archive it and watch it, and at some point, you can look at all of the different episodes and it'd be like a video diary. You can
yeah,
see, how different people are progressing as time goes by when you look back at a lot of the stuff that we talking about and a lot of the other videos that I'll post up on here on the YouTube channel and on, the other social media pages. I don't always post a lot of the biker stuff on my main Facebook page. I kind of, shoot that towards my Instagram and YouTube page and whatnot, but it's on here, man. All we doing is just documenting some type of history, man.
That's right.
Because
yeah.
at some point in time, we're going to go back or somebody will go back and they're going to say, man, you know what? I want to go listen to what T. Luke was talking about, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said something.
One of the things that we do down here, man, and we take pride in it. If you follow us, we do Legends Awards at our anniversary, and we are big advocates of giving people their flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like, I think the first year was K Solo, Juice, and Smiley. 2 years ago it was Snowman, King Los, founder of Atlanta, Kings of the South, and Queen Handful down here, one of the founders of Queens of the South. And then this year it was T Cone out of Oakland. Who else was it? T Cone, Nudie, and out of Dallas, and my girl Justice. You know what I'm saying? Harley's Angel. So we got a whole nother round coming up next year, man. But we just try to get them flowers out to people, man, who are actually doing this motorcycle thing, man, and representing it the right way, and not just out here riding bikes, man, but great personalities teaching these older people and younger people. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you ain't never too old to learn something. So we trying to keep it right, man. You know what I mean? That's one thing we do down here in Tampa in Florida, man, is give everybody a ball. Our anniversary, October 24th to the 27th. We
Okay.
added a new addition this year. We had them California boys come through. They wanted to race, so we found the perfect race location.
Okay.
We got so we're going to be racing again. We got the Harley dealership. They got the burnout pit. So, we're going to give some money out who got the best,
Yeah, we're
who
gonna be
got
in
the
the building.
best drift. See who's going to let the clutch go a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna be in the
Yeah.
But
building, man.
yeah, we have fun, man. We have fun.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
on plan to make it down there.
We gonna
I mean,
definitely
because
be
I've
in the
been moving
building.
around, man, and then sometimes people got to think also, being a biker, is not cheap. And I always
Oh,
say
not at
that.
all.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not cheap being a biker. You gotta know how to balance your finances. It's not
Yeah, right.
cheap, man. You know what I'm saying? Hotel rooms, days that you're not making money because you're traveling.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Your bike expenses, your food. So all of those things play a factor, man, in this stuff, man. So I always speak on that because sometimes when we do talk about traveling and going from place to place, realistically, sometimes everybody's finances don't allow you to travel and move around as much as other people. You know,
Right.
I've been lucky lately to pop up in a lot of places that I be popping in at because now people send for me to come. So
Right.
that helps out a lot.
Hey,
Right.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
waiting
there.
on that. I'm
Right.
waiting on that moment. What I need to do?
Hey, you just gotta
Yeah.
get. Hey, you gotta get you a camera, man. You get you a
Oh, I gotta
camera,
do
man.
something.
You get you a camera, man, and shucks, man. Who would know that a camera, take you certain places or whatnot, man.
Yeah.
Smiley say, will he see you this year? Big little bro.
Who's the highway? Oh,
Yeah.
Smiley. Listen, Listen, I stay at Hotel Smiley every time I come to California. That
Yeah.
that bed
Yeah.
that base hey that base room that basement bedroom is mine, man. So
Hey, I done been there
yeah,
before, man.
Yeah.
I done been there
yeah,
before, man.
yeah.
Nice
Highway
setup
Smiley
too.
just got to take off work. Highway Smiley worked about 18 jobs,
Man, with that California living, man, I see why.
man.
I
Yeah,
see I
yeah.
see why. Man, we got how do you feel about the recent respect movements of the dominance on the black bike set and how is it going for the set in your areas you frequent? Well, in Detroit, man,
So
we pretty good in Detroit as
Yeah.
far as now because we don't really have any problems. If they are, they like under the radars. But for the most part in Detroit, all of the dominants, they all flow together.
yeah, yeah. I've been talking to my man Butter, the founder of the Pro Convention, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be
He got some stuff
a big
coming up.
yeah big peace
Yep.
treaty amongst several of them. So I'm interested. I'll be at the Pro Convention. About 4 or 5 of my guys coming with me, man. And
Oh, so I'll see you down there then.
yeah, shout out to my national president. He don't like to talk that much, but he will be. Juice will be speaking at one of the classes or whatever it is. So
I wonder how hard. I
yeah.
wonder. I wonder how much convincing. How much convincing
Oh
did that
man.
take? Hey,
You
hey,
know it.
hey,
Hold on,
listen.
hold on,
Hold on.
T-Lou.
Juice one of
Hold
them
on.
modest talking. He like to
Wait a
talk.
minute,
You
though,
just got to
dog.
pull it out of him,
Right.
man.
What you
Right.
mean Juice
You
don't
gotta
like to be talking, man?
Yeah.
I had Juice. Juice
He.
was on the mic. And Juice was
Yeah.
so Juice. No, I'm
Hey,
talking
hold on.
about. I'm talking about at the annual. Juice was
Yeah,
on the
he gonna get on the
microphone.
mic, that's about like 6 or 7 drinks in though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
So we gonna see what's up when
yeah,
he's sober. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
right. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
my
Yeah.
that's
dog,
that's
my
dope,
dog.
man. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, man.
it's cool down here too though. We ain't really had no ruffling going on between the dominants, so it's been kind of quiet as far as I know in most areas though.
No, that's what's up, man. Listen, man, before I get ready to end this podcast, I wanted to, see if anybody else out there watching, do they got anything else that they want to ask? And also, do you have anything that you want to add to the podcast while we still on here?
Until they start asking questions, if they do, man, I just want to say, man, keep it motorcycling, bro. You know what I mean? And my sisters too. Like, I love the connections that I build, man. Like the relationships that we build, and it's like if I wasn't motorcycling, bro, like, and y'all probably the same way. It's a lot of places I would have never been right now. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Like
That's
a
true.
lot of things I never would have saw. Like that motorcycle was allowed me to meet people I never would have met. You know what I mean? That's in every type of career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's brought us together when I was in the motorcycle accident. I never dreamed of riding to California and seeing the mountains in Arizona and Utah and Colorado and you know what I mean? So just if you're gonna do it, man, have fun with it, bro. Leave all the
No, no
bullshit
doubt.
aside, man. Let's kick it, man. We come to these parties, we all spend a lot of money. Some people wait on their last check to hit, goddamn it, Friday morning so they can get on the
Right.
road.
Right.
Like let's enjoy it, man. Cut all the bullshit out, man. And just function with each other, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. We got Black Queen. She said, that's what I said. Juice talking somewhere. He probably is talking somewhere. When he see this, he probably gonna be talking and laughing at the same time. We got Amina. She said that she plan on making more
I can't handle.
connections this year, and if y'all on here chiming in, she's one of two ladies that left from Memphis last year and went to Alaska, not just to the
Who that?
state line. Amina, she's
Yeah.
on
Oh
here.
yeah. Free,
Yeah,
free.
from the Rare Angels. She rode from Memphis to Alaska after riding from Detroit to Memphis. And they didn't just go to the state line.
No, they went up.
They didn't just go to the state line and turn back around.
Yeah.
You know, they went up in there, man. So, you know, shout out to them. Give acknowledgement to her and Kelly, which is not
Kelly.
on here, but you know, they were out there together. Two women on the road by themselves.
Hey, they put their big girl draws on, man.
Yeah. You know, so shout out to them. We got Jay Boogie chiming in.
Jay Boogie, what
up?
up?
What up? You know, William Ripley, what's happening? We see you up on here, man. Like I say, I try to shout them out as quick as I can when I see the names pop up on the screen or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, let people know, man. You know, I do see y'all and acknowledge y'all for, you know, taking the time out to watch, you know, the podcast and hear what we got to talk about on here or whatnot. So appreciate that. I want to go ahead though, and you know, in the podcast, man, it's been going on 2 hours, man. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'll see y'all again, you know, next week. Again, Wednesday, 8ish. We did pretty good today. It was before 8:30. Yeah, you know.
It's 8:05.
Yeah, you know. So you know, we did pretty good, man. We got Darius Marshall. I hope I said your name right. We got Aaron. He said, tell T. Luke 2 a.m. 2 a.m. T. Luke 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yeah. We got Kel. He said, when meeting new people on the bike set and taking rides, what's a good speed to do for people who haven't rolled with you? I mean, for me personally, man, I think that anybody that's planning on riding with somebody, man, they should really find out how they ride. I think that when it comes down to ride, my personal experience is just because we ride motorcycles don't mean that we ride the same. And we're good to ride together, because the wrong person riding with you that's not compatible to the way that you ride can ruin the trip for both of y'all. And that's just my opinion. Me, I'm gas and go.
I'm gas and go too.
Right.
You know, but some people experience and skills is not like that.
I had some guys riding with me. We was 2 hours. We was only riding 2 hours. They wanted to stop and eat and all kind of shit. I was pissed. I was like, dog, what the fuck going on? Because I don't take my helmet off, dog. I don't even take my helmet off. I'll be gas and go. I do all that fucking around when I get where I'm going. I start messing around. When I get there, I can do all that when I get where I'm going. But I like to gas and go personally, though.
Yeah, I like to gas and go. And I'm about 80, 90 on the highway.
Yeah.
I'm about 80, 90 on the highway.
I'm up in there.
When we running our team across there, most of the time I'm in the front, man. I'm locked on 90. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else right behind me. Yeah. So, I mean, anybody else, it's a few people that have rolled with us across there, but thankfully they've been able to keep up, man, get in the pack and not really slow us down in any type of way. But, you know, we make sure we give them that real pep talk, goddammit, before they get in that line and understand what they getting into. Yeah, like I said, we going to the dope, man. So, anything else is uncivilized.
It is, man, but you'd be surprised. Like, to me, 80, 90 is normal. But you get some people that's like, man, y'all riding too fast, man. Y'all going too fast. And I'm like, I'm only going 80 or 90. That's what I'm only going 80 or 90, man. Right, and I'm thinking I'm just going at a speed where y'all can keep up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, some people, you know, don't do that, man. Let me see. We got Wild Child. If you're not having fun on the set, it's most likely because you don't understand the true value of brother and sisterhood. Once you do start showing more love out here, then you'll go have fun. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like prime example of that, right? when I did my 50,000, we was in at Kings of the South in July, the mother chapter, right? So me and my club brother Knowledge, shout out to him, man. Everybody was talking about miles. You know how we get. Man, we finna do this. We finna do that. So we both was like, man, look, if y'all ain't doing 40,000 miles, get out this conversation. Period. You know what I mean? Like brother conversation.
Right.
So man, we pushed that shit, bro, and that was the first time in our nation when we had two brothers both do over 40,000 miles before November 1st, before we turned our miles in for the year. You know what I mean? Now, I did 10,000 more after that, but when we turned our miles in, man, I had 45,200 something. He had 44,600 something. So the only thing that separated us, bro, was 600 miles
Man, that's what's
between the
up,
two of
man.
us.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what I mean? Like,
we we got Kat. She say she rode with Pedro before. He barely let people go to the bathroom.
you got time for all that, man.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
hey,
Hey,
yeah, dog.
Pedro,
um,
tell anybody get their bladders checked when they get on that road, man.
Hey, dog, don't start drinking all that coffee and all that pop and all that stuff.
Hey man, we got
Man.
Emo, man. He say, hey man, great show. Looking forward to coming to the D and checking it out. Checking out the city. T Luke, I'll see you later this year.
Oh, for sure. You know, I'll be out that
Okay.
way, bro. We
Yeah,
locked in.
man. That's for sure, man. Yeah, we gonna go ahead, man. Again, appreciate everybody, man. We got Country chiming in over here on YouTube, man. Appreciate you for checking out the show, man. We're gonna go ahead and end this, man. I got the link on Facebook. You can go ahead and click the link to the YouTube channel. And if you could go ahead and subscribe
Yeah.
to the YouTube channel, man. The quality and the picture stuff is better on YouTube. Anyway, we got Country. He said, no bathroom breaks, no talking. No bathroom breaks, no taking that helmet off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, dog. Hey, come.
Yeah.
Dog, don't even take that helmet off, dog.
None of that.
You taking
Nah.
that helmet off for?
Shoot.
Man.
Yeah, no, man, I'm like that too, man. Now, only time I will ride, when I'm by myself, I'm on my own time. I'm on my own
Yeah.
time. But when you ride with that pack, man, they be, that little 3-hour ride could turn into a 4.5, 5-hour ride, real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody got time for all that, man. All these problems, that gas station break, getting fuel, that turned
Yeah.
into another
That turned to a
45 minutes. Everybody
turned
got
to
to
a
use the
hamburger.
bathroom. Everybody got to smoke.
Not even
I'm
a hamburger.
hungry. Hold on, I gotta go do this.
Man.
Come on, man. We gotta get on, man. We got a destination. We on a time frame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatnot, man. Cat say, was that the trip to Atlanta?
I think we was going to Memphis. Cat, it was either Atlanta or Memphis. Cat.
She said Goose almost left that year. Goose would go. Goose was with y'all. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. We about to go ahead, man. We gonna
Salute,
get up out of here, man. T Luke, man, appreciate you, man, for taking your time out, man, to join us on the podcast, man. Quiet Storm. Appreciate that, man, for putting us together or whatnot for this. And all that other cool stuff, man. So it's always a pleasure to invite different people on the show, especially when they come from different areas of the country that's doing the same thing, man. It's just another way, man, to network and meeting and people that he know is checking out, checking out the podcast, hearing his story, hearing what he got to say. They checking us out, and that's just another way of networking to know what's going on in different regions of the world or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that. T. Luke, he done chimed out, but I'm sure he's still watching. But shout out to him, man, for giving us his knowledge, his information, his point of view, sharing it to y'all on this show or whatnot. So again, till next time, and this is the for real time. I'm actually getting up off of the podcast. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to the social media platforms. All of them are Lavish T. Williams. on all social media platforms or whatnot, man. But Lo, I see you up on there, Wild Child. Dana, Tamika, I think is her name Piper? I think she put Piper on there. I only go off of what I see when I see there. They be hitting me with, yeah, man, my bike name is is this Butter. I want to see you next weekend. So I only go off of what's up on there, man, and everything like that. But until next week, man, make sure y'all tune in, man. We out of here. Yeah, it's Piper. All right, Piper. I want to remember that. Next time I see your name, Piper. We out of here, man. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all be smooth, man. Take care. Be safe, man. And enjoy yourself. All that other cool stuff.
You've been listening to the Lavish Biker Podcast with your hosts, Lavish T. Williams and Pedro, the dopest podcast in the nation. We want to thank you for hanging out with us, and make sure to add, like, follow, and subscribe at Lavish T. Williams on all social and streaming platforms. We'll see you next time on the Lavish Biker Podcast.